Swadika, hello everybody. I'm all Thai, live in the United States. When I live in Thailand, I remember since I was little kid. In the house, we never used vacuum machine, and because we just live in only small flat, small house, we were renting the places most of the time until I grew up and my parents could buy the house that we still never used vacuum machine. We only used brooms, which there are many kinds of the broom in Thailand. Before I show you what I see in the United States, I would like to tell a little bit what I saw in Thailand. The first broom was the big one that every house use for general brooming. It's made from some kind of plant. I have no idea in English, but in Thai we call ya. Ya in English is grass, but this gonna be some kind of the plant, long and soft. When they put the bunch of this plant together to make brooms, they will cut off the tip straight. So when we use in the house, it's gonna be easier to sweep the dust. And many times the plane that fall off the broom, so that is the number one broom. And then the other was made from the coconut leaf, but it's not really the leaf. Take the leaf off, the green leaf off, and then take the core, the stick in the core, and put in the bunch, tie together, that we use for wet floor and water. And there are another kind of the coconut broom. They put in a pole also and use for the concrete or wet floor. That was in Thailand. And another one was for duster. It was the feather. I think it might be the bird feather or exactly the chicken feather, but in Thai we call chicken feather ขนไก่ The broom in Thai we call ไม้กวาด. So feather, chicken feather we call ไม้กวาดขนไก่. This is for dust. And the mop, I thought when I was in the in Thailand, not the United States, in Thailand, I thought people in the United States must use only vacuum and never use the broom, because in their houses must be only carpet. That was my thought. And they must never use the mop either, because on the floor only carpet, they don't need to mop at all. But when I moved to the United States, I see they use everything, every kind. And the broom I use at home or plastic with the pole, and dustpan or plastic as well. And I saw some on the online store. They sell dustpan same as in Thailand, like the thin can, not tin can, and then they cut in corner and they put the pole to hold it. That is in Thailand we use it. And also plastic. And here in the United States, dustpan plastic. And the broom, many kinds. Plastic hair, we call hair, right? Plastic. And I saw one at work similar to what we use in Thailand. And for the ceiling, that's the high pole, that is plastic too. And then I saw the tenant who rent Airbnb where I clean, she bought the one that can change the head from the broom to the mop. And the mop here, I saw both with using water take away the clothing and then spray, I don't know what to call you, to with the clothes to let water away, right, to make it dry and then put back in. And that is similar to in Thailand. And also another kind that you use the bucket, and bucket can squeeze water by itself. And also the twist that it exists in Thailand now today, but in the past I didn't notice if that kind of thing exists in Thailand or not by my time, because I pretty much use the rag and squeeze by hand and then on the knee and wipe the mop or mopping the floor by hand. And on the floor, wood floor, we will do on the line of the wood. If not, it's gonna be muddy. That was I got by my parents told me to do when I was young. That's what I remember. But here you don't need to. I mean, I work in the house, the first house. I just mop whatever I want. The owner said, we don't care, just make the floor clean, that's enough. And here, not everyone that I remember I clean for them, they not use only water. When they use water, they will let me mix with some liquid, the chemical for mopping the floor, and that pick the dust and smell good, very well, better than the water, because water gonna leave the mud on, like a print mud on the floor when dry. And another one that using here with the mopping is Swiffer that they sell both for duster, like the soft fabric and dust on furniture or surface, everything. And the Swiffer also make for mopping the floor, that we can just put the sheet, or both wet and dry. Wet sheet just put on the holder, the, I don't know what they call, the pole with the press that can put the wet sheet, and they have tiny hole can stick the sheet on and then mop on the floor. When done, just throw the sheet away. And the other one that I use at home, because my husband already have that when before I got here, so I follow what he had, with using the bottle spray put on the place that stick on the pole, which use battery, and then just squeeze beep, beep on the floor, and then put the dry sheet same as the wet sheet, and when we using finish, just throw away. And another one I saw online, the cloth, that means every time when we use it and dirty, we need to wash by hand. But I like the one that throw away. And again, the throw away that cause to increase the garbage in the world. No green world. Okay. And the other one is the robot. I haven't seen anybody in the United States, by my experience, using that kind, but I think must be some houses. I pretty much know that in Asian country using robot machine. I would like to have that too, but I still thinking about should I pay for expensive in my small houses, and I keep cleaning regularly, and my house isn't really dirty or dusty at all because I am allergic, so I have to maintain the house not dirty and not contain the dust. There are some space still dust on top of the surface and area, but I can handle that. I can handle, not allergy, not cause me any symptom at all. So, and that pretty much all about the broom and the mop. I would like to tell and share you by my experience in Thailand and United States. So next time, if you would like to hear what I'm gonna tell you about something that I see in Thailand and United States, please stopping by. Have a good day, guys. Bye. สวัสดีค่ะ